What's down, man? Welcome back to another episode of the DipdNWhipd podcast, man. Of course, like I said, my boy Skinny is out, but he'll be back. Get well soon, Skinny. We'll see you later. Of course, I'm your host, Hoff with the Sauce. Got a special guest here today, my dog Reggie.
Yo,
my dog Reg. My boy, tuck it in.
Man, I was waiting. I was waiting for it.
I didn't know if you remember, so I didn't want to do it.
I was waiting for it. I was prepared, man.
No, man, but yeah, we went to high school together. Actually, his mom was my principal for a long time. So I met her before I met him. And then we kind of built the bond and the connection. Yep. Him and Skinny go hand in hand in the same class. So it's familiarity here. The conversation we got today is talking more about just in general for the next couple episodes, y'all will see more of the people that we know who transition from being an athlete or having aspirations in whatever sports, but also having to pivot and transition into a new passion that they find for themselves. So we got a good conversation for today. Got my boy here. We'll make sure he nice and comfortable.
I'm good.
He gonna give y'all some insight on how he found his new passion and what he do, man. So we like to start off with some icebreakers.
Okay.
So kind of set the tone, set the mood. Nice and comfortable, nice and fun questions. So I'm gonna do two of them since, we got time to kill. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten on purpose?
Eaten on purpose?
Yeah. On purpose.
I'm gonna be real with you. If it's weird, I ain't gonna eat it.
Okay, so same. Same. See, me, I'm a texture person, so I don't really do too much. Like, I don't even do pudding. So I don't do pudding. I don't do Jello, stuff like that. Like the texture.
No, that's a first.
I can't get past it. The texture, it'll make me like
See,
gag.
I don't think I have no. Like I will try anything once, but like it's got to be within reason. Really.
Okay. So what's like the most outlandish thing that you thought you wouldn't try that you end up becoming fond of?
I guess oysters.
Oysters?
But I don't really like oysters because of the texture.
Yeah.
But some charboiled ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take them down.
Yeah. See, my wife, she because I can't stand oysters.
See,
texture thing, man. But I took her to this restaurant on Valentine's Day, and they fried them. I don't know how you fry some oysters, but they fried them. It was good. I said, okay. It's like, that's the only time I'll have them. Other than that, that's it. So I guess oysters is the same thing for me. Well, no, I think ceviche with squid in it. Squid being like one of those texture things.
I like calamari, so that's why
I couldn't say.
I do, yeah.
Damn. How you get past like that rubbery texture?
Because I only eat it fried though.
Right.
But, I don't know. It's fine to me.
Okay. All right. I guess, man.
Because I would say alligator, but I feel like a lot of us have.
Nah, I'm about to say, alligator. Yeah, that's normal. Simple, so. Yeah. Ain't coon or nothing like that. But gators. None of that. So, all right. Let me do another one since we kind of went through that one pretty quick. If your life was a sitcom, what would be the title?
That's tough.
That's a good one.
Is it like just based off of anything? Or
just
off the show,
whatever you would title your life. So like if it was like a sitcom with a laugh track, you the main character, got all your supporting characters, but it's based off of Reggie, you the main star. But this one title would encompass your entire life to get that message across.
Couldn't even see. Now you got me on that one. I ain't never thought of nothing like that.
I think mine would be, damn, that nigga fresh as hell.
Is that an actual?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I guess Fresh Prince will make so much sense.
Because I was gonna say Fresh Prince.
Right. That makes
but that makes sense for you.
I think that makes sense for both of us if you think about it.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
I think that makes sense for both of us. But okay, if you had to name it yourself, like without knowing the sitcoms that you know today, you had to come up with a title for your life, what it would be?
Go Get It.
Go Get It.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. What would be the concept?
Anything in life that means, I'm going to go get it by any means necessary.
Okay. So. Damn. I think for me, mine would be like,
Nigga said, "Damn, he fresh as hell."
I think mine would be like maybe whirlwind, because everything is, everything's getting turned around. You think that the episode or your life is heading down one direction, and you're having to pivot and getting spunt around by ups and downs and having to move into the next. So I think whirlwind would probably be a good title.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I like that one actually.
Yeah, whirlwind. Yeah, nah. I think that was a good one. Off the cuff.
That was a good one.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
Conversation. I'm doing more so like bringing people in, and it's not just people that I know personally, but people from G County who has a story to share, who's finding their passion in something different, whether it's art, whether it's a different career path than what they expected for themselves. So for you, since you the man with the Midas touch, how did you start, or what was that first connection that sparked that interest into you getting into art?
I mean, so like, obviously I be on TikTok Live. I get that question a lot.
Uh-huh.
It basically, like, I've always been able to draw. I took art not really like to learn anything, but just because that's just what I wanted to do.
Right.
I don't know, man. I just started drawing, and I was just like, well, look, let me see if I could take this to another level. Obviously, after high school, I stopped for a bit.
Right.
Life.
Yeah. No, I know. I know.
We adulting.
Yeah, exactly.
Start working. You forget about all that stuff, and then it's just one day I was just like, damn, I feel like drawing.
Okay. Damn.
I was like, let me see if I still got it.
Uh-huh.
Started it, and I was like, it's all right. And I was like, maybe I just need to try something new. And so I was like, if I can draw, I can paint. I started painting. First paint was terrible.
Okay. Okay.
Paint was, I posted it too.
Okay.
First paint was LeBron.
Okay.
But posted it, I was like, I don't know, but I'm going to keep practicing.
Okay.
So I just kept going from there, and then people was like, hey, like, do this for me. And I was just like,
so you start getting commissions.
So I basically started out as a commission artist. So that just turned into me like, hey, let me see if I can start doing stuff for myself now. And now we're here.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, what do you call your particular, just painting, or do you do everything in between?
I do everything in between.
Okay.
So I don't really technically call myself an artist or a painter. I would see myself more so as a creative.
Okay. That makes sense. I ain't mad at that. I like that. I think that's a lot better too, because you're not just boxed into one thing. So
exactly.
I feel that. With that being said, what was like the transition from, I guess, high school to college in that time period where you was taking art class just to kind of be involved in it, but not really understanding that was going to be your passion in the future. So what was that off time and that off period like before you even found that was your passion, or you picked that passion back up?
Man, actually not a lot of people know. After high school, I played for an AAU team called the Top Guns. Okay. And I actually ended up getting a scholarship.
Okay.
But I didn't take it.
Damn.
I know. Why? To this day, I still don't know why, but like, I don't see it as a mistake. Like, I'm not mad that I didn't take it. It wasn't a full ride. It wasn't nowhere that I really wanted to be. So I was like, if they're not gonna pay in full for me to go, it's not gonna make sense for me to go. So like, I had to like kind of in my head make an adult decision. Like, is this what I want to do? Because for one, this school doesn't have what I want to go to school for.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I was like, do I want to hoop or do I want to set my life up?
Okay.
So I was like, I want to hoop.
I thought he was just about to say, I'm gonna set my life up for sure. Make the conscious, mature decision. Nigga say, nah, I want to hoop. I want to hoop for sure.
So I told him, I was like, yeah. And then I prayed on it. I was like, nah, this isn't it. Yeah, I don't feel it. If my heart's not in it, I'm not about to do it.
Right.
So I called the coach back. I was like, hey, like, I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna take another path.
Mm-hmm. So after deciding not to take the offer and not go, what was that time period for you, or what were you doing within that time period? How did you feel, if that makes sense? Because I know sometimes that's probably the most adult decision we have to make for ourselves right after high school, because we don't think about that while we're balling. You know what I mean? We no responsibilities, grades, girls, whatever, hooping, on the field and stuff like that, making sure you're doing good and shit like that. But once you get close to, graduation and all of that, getting offers and stuff like that, making a decision not to go to school or that particular school, what was in your thought process, or what was your mind going through at that point?
I honestly felt like I should have. Like, I regretted it for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes I still do. But, I mean, if I didn't make that decision, I probably wouldn't meet the people I meet. I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So it's like, it's always that other side of the road that you got to think about. Like, even if I did do this, would my life actually be better right now? So, I still fight it here and there, but I think ultimately I made the right decision.
Right.
So,
yeah. I think, like, for me, not similarly, because I didn't decline the scholarship, but I end up, I say it with confidence on here, I end up flunking out of college because I realized what I was there for wasn't really why I wanted to be there, if that makes sense. So football, cool, I want to play. But then for some reason, I just kind of lost the love for it. So I just stopped going. I stopped going to class, but I'll go to football practice. And I was just kind of clowning around and shit like that, enjoying myself. And I'm like, man, I don't really care about this as much as I thought I did in the beginning. So in my thought process, I'm thinking, damn, well, am I letting my parents down because they didn't help me get to where I'm at, and now I'm here, but I don't want to do this. Yeah. But I don't want to tell them I don't want to do this because I feel like I'm letting them down. Yeah. In all reality, it wasn't the case because they just wanted me to be happy, but still having that thought process and be like, damn, this shit sucks because I don't know what to do. It's a conundrum, but I have to make a decision because it's my life. So
I'm actually with you on that one.
Yeah.
Because not even with just because of football, like school in general, I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
The only reason I even graduated, hey, Mom, if you see this, I'm sorry. Only reason I graduated was because of her.
Oh, yeah?
I swear.
Yeah.
That's all she wanted, so I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and lock it.
you say, you know what?
Let me get this over with.
I'm going to get this out the way, and that's it. We going to call it a wrap on that one. I know it, man. Yeah.
But, I mean, you know how parents is. You know, we look at their decision, they force us to do stuff. You're like, why are we doing this? But then, I'm glad I got a degree. Right. Because now I could tell, whenever I have kids, hey, I got a degree. Like, it's up to you if you want to pursue that. Right. But just so you know, just because if I'm telling them to go get a degree and I ain't got one.
Then, it's kind of like I'm being a hypocrite at that point. Yeah, for sure. I mean, too, in that aspect, is like your mom is an educator, so that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? I know that's a little different. I guess speaking on that, how was that growing up with someone who was an educator or who still is? I'm not sure if she's retired yet or not, but who's in the education business and actually care about the people and the kids. Well, being intelligent and growing up and doing things and being promising young people. How is that for you being in a household like that?
Honestly, it was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. It was like we had that relationship, but it was more so like we had that principal and student relationship. So it's like I get in trouble at school, I come home, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it at home too. So it's like it's no escape from it. So it's like obviously she was my principal too.
Right, yeah.
So it was a lot to try to like manage, and it's like I see her at school, then I see her at home, and it's like
damn,
man, like
you can't get away from it. Now, I mean, I guess one thing that I've always admired about you though is even even if you're going through some shit, I guess I've never seen it because you always had a smile on your face. You was always like cool, calm, collected, but always like cheerful.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how this nigga do it. How this nigga keep a smile on his face? Because, nigga, I thought I was going through it in high school. So I can only imagine, you know, I guess feeling the pressure of being a child of an educator and having that twice as much as everybody else. And then also, you know, pursuing what you thought your dreams and passions was basketball as well. So trying to live up to not only her expectations, but your expectations as well.
Facts.
How was that? And then still managing to keep a damn smile on your face the entire time.
I don't know, bro. I've always been like that. Even now. Like like I say, when I get on live and as soon as that I hit that live button, the countdown and say go, smile. Yeah. No matter what I'm going through. It's just that's just how I've always been.
I mean, so go ahead.
I guess it's also because I'm an only child.
Okay.
So like I confided a lot in myself.
Okay.
So I didn't really have too many people to go to. So it's just like, I go to myself. Lock myself in the room, just do what I need to do, draw, play games, whatever. Like
yeah. Damn. So since you're saying that, how are you now to this day as far as, because I know that can take like a mental toll.
Yeah.
Right? Not even just a mental, but an emotional toll altogether. So I know that could be chaotic for someone as young growing up and then going through the woes of, high school. I guess middle school is where it starts, but high school is where it's like the most impact, where you actually feel it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So how are you able to manage and then still be who you are today and find the things that you are passionate, that you can relinquish at least some vulnerability or emotions to, as far as like, being, able to paint, draw, and things like that.
Damn. I think this is where we about to get deep.
Okay. Yeah.
That took actually like a really big toll on me, because I was fighting that a lot. Like a lot of stuff I would go through, like I said, I would just keep it in. Right. And I kept so much in that it finally
broke you.
Built and broke me. So it broke me so much that thankfully, like, it kind of like strayed me back to finding God.
Okay.
And I thank this song every day, the I Need You Now by Smokey Norfolk.
Okay, yeah.
So every time I hear that song literally saved my life.
Yeah.
So that allowed me to start speaking out, speaking up for myself. And that's also kind of like when I like really locked into my art. Okay. So I found my peace in my art. Obviously, I have my peace in my home with my wife, but my art is just, that's where I lock in and I'm just in a whole nother world.
That's hard. I mean, even with that being said, like you saying that, I think that's an issue for most men, where it's like even when we have people around us, we feel like there's a sense of, now you being the only child, probably a lot more difficult than a lot of us. But like even having a friends group around you and stuff like that, and still feeling like I can't confide because who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We all think like that. Like who cares? You know what I mean? Because everybody doing their own shit. Everybody going through their own shit. I don't feel like anybody will care what the fuck I'm going through. So we compartmentalize.
Right.
We hold it in, and we build it up so much until that motherfucker breaks us down.
Yep.
So it's just good to hear that you was able to come out on the other side, back to yourself, if that makes sense, back to who you are supposed to be, and being able to tap back into your art and being able to tap back into that side of yourself.
Yeah.
Shit. Also to be able to tap back in with God, because I think a lot of us, we kind of stray away when we're trying to figure it out on our own.
Exactly.
And trying to figure that out on our own, we don't realize, like, if we just hand the keys and the reins over to Him, it'll be a lot easier.
Right.
But I mean, we got to go through sometimes as men. I feel like we try to be the strong one in every situation. Like you having a smile on every day, not letting anybody see you going through the shit that you was going through, whether it was mentally, emotionally, whether it was spiritually as well. Yeah. So that's just a testament to the things that we go through as men every day, but also a testament to you to be able to say, I actually came out on the other side of this.
Right.
So that's good. And shit, I commend you for that, and I admire you for that, man. So
appreciate that.
because I know a lot of times we don't really talk about it on here, but when it comes to like mental health and all of that, and us bottling things inside, sometimes people don't come out on the other side. Yeah. Sometimes people take the easiest way out.
Right.
And I'm just glad you wasn't one of those statistics. So
me too. I'm thankful, man.
Well, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
He said, "Let's get into it." We already are.
What was your first piece that let you know like I can really do this shit? Like my hands are the touch from God themselves. Like God blessed me with something He ain't blessed nobody else with.
I think it was my Kobe piece. And my homeboy has that up in his house right now. That Kobe piece with, I think it's how many? It's like 5 different Kobe's in different eras.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Man,
hard.
I did that. I was like, that's when I was like, I could maybe do something now.
He was like, damn, I'm not nigga. I'm cold.
I'm like, what am I doing? I've been sleeping. I can make money off
this. For real. No, that's hard.
So, yeah, it was that Kobe piece that got me started, man.
Mm-hmm. So, I know you have a TikTok and you have a following and you go live. How often do you go live on your TikTok with your art? Like, are you are you composing a piece as you're live, or you're doing kind of mock-ups and stuff and just having conversation while you're live as well?
My lives are a little different, man. Mm-hmm. Everybody that I talk to, they be like, "I love your live. Your lives are so different." And I'm like, why? I'm just being me.
That's the thing. That's why they love it, because you being you.
I typically, like, if I have somebody in mind that I know I'm gonna paint, then that's when I go on. I'm just painting, have a conversation.
Okay.
Keep the music, make sure it's a vibe. I constantly tell my people, I'm like, hey, this is a place, like, if you got a lot going on, just come in here, just escape. And that's all I want you to do. Just come in here, vibe, have a conversation. If you need to vent. I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to make sure I see it, because sometimes comments be moving. Yeah. But whatever you need in this space is for you. So.
Okay. How is building a community on TikTok? Like how? Because I've watched my wife do it, and I know damn well it wasn't easy for her. So I can only imagine going from like what she was doing, which was activism, and then now rapping, to you on a different spectrum of it is artistic. Having that, which I believe is more like a wider spectrum, because you have so many people who are doing similar things, but they're doing sculpting and woodwork and stuff like that. So you're in a different type of ball game when it comes to that. So how was that building that community?
Man, it actually, like, looking back at it, it wasn't, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't hard, but like it happened so quick that like now when I'm looking at it, it's like, dang, like I really have this community that I don't even really see as a community. Like it's like a family that I've built, because it's the same people that constantly come in, and then like they constant encouragement, gifts to just keep pushing. And shoot, like I tell them every day, without them, man, like I wouldn't even be where I'm at, because I started live in March. And I think I had like 300 followers. Now I'm at almost 10K.
Damn. From March?
From March.
Shit. Okay. I ain't mad at you.
It just, like, it happened so quick, man. And what painting was it? I think it was my Chris Brown painting.
Okay.
Because that was my first painting. Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense.
That was the first painting I had on there. And that's when it just started. It started rolling in.
I think also too, with you being like authentically yourself, but also being able to let people know like, hey man, if you're going through something, I'm inviting you not only to relax, but I'm inviting you into my space. Yeah. Because that's a vulnerable thing to do as well while you're creating the art piece. Because sometimes it's hard to show somebody your art and it's not finished, or you haven't even started. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like having people, I mean, granted, maybe a community is not as toxic as the motherfuckers who are online just spewing because insecurities, but like just having that thought to say, man, I'm gonna welcome y'all into my space with open arms, and y'all can chill, relax with me. We'll have a conversation, but y'all also get to witness the, you know, how I curate my paintings, how I curate my art, the thought process, and how I go about actually doing it and executing it as well. So how is that? Just being vulnerable enough to invite people in to see you go through those things, not just the motions of it, but from the beginning to the end of creating a piece.
Bro, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. Like I'm like only child, so I'm used to being by myself. So now I'm sharing the space with sometimes 300-400 other people at a time, and I'm like, I still get it. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta go, get up out of here.
Yeah.
But I mean, they make it comfortable for me. Back to the community and stuff. Like it's a lot of artists on there, man. Yeah. And I made friends with a lot of artists, and all of us support each other, and it's crazy to think about. When you see it, you go into everybody's live, they're like, oh, it's Reggie, it's so and so. It's like, bro, it's crazy.
So how is that? How is the relation, like building the connections and networking in the sense where, y'all have community, but now you're saying it's family and it's other artists. How is that process, and how is it, you know, supporting each other? Have you met some of these people in person? Have y'all, you know, kind of just divulge ideas, or, hey man, I'm thinking about doing this next and stuff like that? Just kind of because y'all are in similar space, but y'all might be doing, or something brought y'all to this point, certain circumstances. Everyone lives a different life. Yeah. So how is that with getting to know different people that you thought you wouldn't have, you know, met, complete strangers? You know what I mean?
Oh, really? It's like I look at it as like a big art class. Like everybody just conjoins together, and it's like, oh, what you think about this, or what color should I mix with this to get this, or how should I attack this? And it's like everybody helps each other. Nobody's tearing each other down. Nobody's talking about each other. No drama. It's just strictly like everybody is together. It's one.
Right. Damn. I feel like it's like that in a lot of, like, say the subsect of art. When we come to, like, whether it's sculpting, whether it's painting, drawing, and things like that, whether it's fashion, I notice a lot of places that I go that deals with, you know, people who are in their, you know, in the spirit of art, or who do things, or who are just free, if that makes sense. I feel like art is just like probably one of the most freeing things we can do, because it lets us express ourselves the way that we truly want to, rather without having these walls or these guards up, or having to think too hard about it. You get to meet people who are more open and like, damn, that shit hard. Right. Like, damn, I wish I would have, you know, did that, because I'm working on this. You know, what's like, I feel like everybody is a lot more vulnerable and a lot more exposed with how they're willing to ask questions, how they're willing to, you know, compliment. Right. Because I feel like growing up, a motherfucker, you know, had that shit on before you had that shit on. It's hard to compliment somebody, because it was always taught like competition. Right. You know, competition breeds excellence and stuff like that. But in a sense, when you're trying to be competitive in a sense in high school, or whether you may have it, I feel like sometimes it gets a little more chaotic. Yeah. And it creates more separation than it does collaboration. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to art, and especially Black people in art, it's more collaborative. Yeah. And I think we enjoy ourselves a lot more. No facts. Because I notice a lot of these scenes, a lot of these, you know, events that I go to, people are just having a good time. Ain't nobody think about nothing. There's nothing, no fights, nothing going on. Everybody's just free and just having a great time. So I just want to know, I guess, coming from Lamarck, what was something that Lamarck taught you that you brought into what you're doing now, into your art? As far as, like, you know, what was something you didn't even think about until you start putting your hands back into the craft? And he was like, damn, this taught me this so much that now I'm being able to bring this over here?
Damn. I think it ultimately just taught me to like, don't be afraid of like where you came from. Don't be ashamed of it. Like you came from somewhere because that's your story. That's where you belong. That's where you are, and that, you know, that's gonna take you where you're supposed to be. I learned a lot from Miss Finn. Love her so much, man.
I forgot about Miss Finn. Damn.
I love Miss Finn, man. Yeah, I learned a lot
cool.
from her. She was. But she taught me a lot of lessons in art that I actually still, you know, that I take with me. And I take pride on it too. So
okay. Like what? Like what was something that she taught you that you use right now?
My biggest issue was being afraid of like going too dark on a painting or a drawing.
Oh, okay.
So anytime I would draw something, it would always be too light. She'd be like, "What you doing? Go darker. That's shading. That's a shade right there. Like, do it. Paint what you." And the biggest thing I took from her, she would always say, "Draw what you see and don't." How can I say? How she say it? Paint what you see and not what you think is supposed to be there.
Oh, okay. So don't think about everyone else. Think about what you're seeing in what you're actually looking to paint and draw. Right. You do that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I think that's with everything though.
Everything.
Because I think a lot of us, when it comes to, I guess getting older, you stop doing things for everyone else because you can't please everybody.
Can't.
It doesn't matter whether you in a cardboard box or whether you in a sky-rise penthouse.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna talk about you. Right. Motherfucker gonna be hating regardless. So it doesn't matter. Somebody gonna shit on you regardless. So why should I worry about somebody else is thinking about it?
Right.
Let me just be me, put whatever I see fit on here, or put whatever I see fit on, and then I move that way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you feel 10 times better knowing that this was authentically me.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, "Damn, I left something on the table there because I didn't really fully do exactly what I wanted to," and now you live with a certain type of regret. You know what I mean? So, I guess what I'm trying to do with not only this conversation, but with the conversation of talking with Emil and a lot of people from the county, we want to build Galveston County back up.
Right.
Even if we're not in Galveston County, even if we don't live there or our feet aren't there, we do want to bring back, you know, the essence of what Galveston County used to be. Right. Because there was an essence to it. There was some type of where, you know, I was too young for this, but they used to have Kappa on the island. I was too young for that. That was a time.
I don't know.
So I was told. I'm gonna say that. You know, Lamarck used to win state championships. You know, Ball High used to turn up. Tech City was different. Hitchcock. So now I feel like they're getting back to that as far as the schools, but I feel like the community needs to match what these schools are getting back to. So not only just artistically, but just in general, where we can bring more revenue into Galveston County and things like that. My question to you is, what do you see for yourself with the art that you're doing, and what is a goal that you're trying to achieve within the next 5-10 years with it? I mean, it could be, you know, a hobby that you're just very passionate about, or it could be something that you're looking to do more with. So what is that?
Definitely looking to do more.
Okay.
What I'm still figuring out.
Okay.
But I think that's the joy in it. I'm enjoying the process, trying to figure out where I want to go with it. I'm putting my stamp in places because I've already, you know, some celebrities have my art already.
Okay.
I've seen
you get your art to some. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm getting there. So I don't know necessarily if I want to be a celebrity artist or if I want to just be a professional creative.
Okay. That makes sense.
So really, I don't necessarily want to be famous. Like, I don't need my face to be famous, but if my art can be famous, then
cool.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. So I guess this is just an idea or a question. Are you looking to, because your face is already there.
I know my face
so
is
it's
already
going to be hard to try to go incognito and create a different alias and hide behind it because your face is already attached to your work. So do you plan on like building off of that as far as, say you do reach that point, right?
Right.
God willing, you do reach that point, and you create something that you couldn't even fathom. Are you looking to build, galleries and things like that? Are you looking forward to? Okay,
sure.
All right. I just wanted to see,
sure.
If there was a more bigger picture, because I know, that would be considered more of the immediate success,
Yeah.
right? But the long term passion, I guess, in the long term success is having something that's more sustainable, where not only your art is visible, but other people's are,
Right.
and you're the curator of that. So,
Right. See, and I've always asked God to just allow me to be a blessing to others. So like people on my live are telling me I'm being their blessing in ways that I didn't even think
okay,
I was gonna be a blessing. When I'm thinking blessing, I'm thinking I'm about to provide opportunities for other people.
okay,
Help out where I can.
right,
But for them, it's like, hey, you providing this space for me. Like, you're a blessing. Like, your art is a blessing. This is a blessing. I'm like, okay, so maybe he's hearing me. Like,
right,
I was thinking it another way, but I am a blessing to somebody
yeah,
in some kind of way.
yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Just galleries.
Yeah.
What do I really want to do?
That's the question.
My short-term goal, for sure, and I'm hoping for next year is I'm starting a series. The series that I started is called Give Men Their Flowers.
Okay.
So
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Heavy.
So it's basically like I have one that I'm working on now. It's like a bouquet of flowers as the man's head, and it's a strong man.
Okay.
So you take that as you will. It has a whole bunch of different meanings to it. So I started that series so that I can start my own art show.
Okay.
So
That'll be hard.
hopefully by next year I'll be having an art show.
And please let us know when.
Of course.
We'll definitely tap in and pull up. So wherever it's at, we'll pull up to it.
You know it. You already know you got the invite.
So we like to support each other, even if I know we haven't spoken in a while. But I think God has a way of bringing people back together. Just whether it's the podcast, whether it's just having a conversation, whether it's just the essence or the energy that you need at that point in time. I think with what's going on and what's happening with not only you, myself, Skinny, and a lot of other people who's from Galveston County is this big, energy shift.
Yeah.
Where I think it was so dormant for a long time.
Yeah.
And the potential was there. But now we're getting to see everybody kind of tap into that untapped potential that we had for so long. So I feel like it's starting to look brighter. Of course, I know, Galveston County has its ups and downs and stuff like that, its hiccups and its walls up. But I feel like those who come out of that, like you and myself, we are able to create something and give something back. Give life back to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I just appreciate what you do.
I appreciate you. Man.
Nah, for sure. Also, what is your motivation with continuing? I know it's something that is freeing, something that makes you feel like you, right? But what is the motivation behind continuing the passion? That makes sense.
My motivation is honestly just, I have this future in my mind where I see myself like just being, like we've been talking about, being free, doing something for myself. Like my mom would always tell me, I don't want you to work for somebody. I want you to have something of your own, and that's what motivates me.
Right.
Like I want something for my own, and I feel like right now we're in a world full of like entrepreneurship, man, and it's blooming.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel like if you're not gonna at least try to take advantage of that. And find your passion or find your niche, you letting that blow by.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be left in the wind.
Okay, so. I feel that. I mean, I guess same, man. I know with a lot of the things that we grow up seeing, or as far as like, the community or just society in general, especially with social media now.
Yeah.
You feel like there's only one way to do things. And I feel like a lot of people are waking up to the fact that, like I can work for myself Now, is it going to be hard?
It's definitely going to
be hard. Because it's a lot more responsibility
right.
in working for yourself and doing for yourself. So, yeah, it's a lot more, things that you got to take on that, okay, maybe, you're not ready for. But just the fact of doing it and saying, okay, I'd rather fuck up right now and be hurting right now rather than just be miserable for fucking 20 years working for somebody that I don't like at a job or something that I dislike as well. So, no, but I guess, what do you learn about yourself when you create? What is one of those things that you didn't think about and then you start creating, you start learning more about yourself? What is that?
Got something. It wasn't something that I thought about, but somebody made a comment before and they were like, artists are the closest people to God because they use their hands to create something.
Right.
So every day, every time I'm painting, I just make sure I take a moment to sit back and I'm like, damn, I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
like I'm actually sitting here and creating something from literally nothing.
Right. Yep.
So it's just, it blows my mind every time. And I don't think I'll ever not be grateful for the talent he's blessed me with.
Damn. Nah, that is crazy though. That's a crazy bar.
That's a crazy thought, right?
Yeah,
like I didn't think about that till she said that. I was like,
thing to God because create. Hey man, that might need to go on a t-shirt or something. I ain't gonna lie to you. That might need to go on a t-shirt. I guess with that being said, what is something that you you feel like you have yet to learn with going through your journey with this? Of course, maybe going through it, you don't necessarily know, but we evolve as people as we move through life and as we continue with our passions. If it's something that you don't know, what is something that you are wanting to learn in the near future?
I think I would want to learn about the success of it. Making sure, not just like actually being successful, but learning how to manage that successful and keeping it flowing.
Right.
So, obviously being an artist is hard, bro. Like it's ups and downs, but it's more downs than ups. But when you up, you up. But when you down,
you down.
So just, I want to make sure that whenever I do get there, I know I won't be big-headed. I know I'll never be that person.
Right.
But like I just want to make sure I manage it correctly. Right. And I can spread that evenly to like where the places that I want to.
Okay.
So
I second, like, when art, which has been, the tale of since old as the beginning of time, is like, when it comes to art is basically how we express ourselves and stuff. But it's all subjective. Right. So the way you express yourself may not be something that I see as valuable. You know what I mean? Right. And I know that's a hard thing to deal with because that shit is, like you said, is up and down all the time. So to have someone see value in your art, I'm not sure if you've ever, kind of take that in while you're creating, or when you do give your paintings over to celebrities and things like that. But how does that feel in that moment to see that, like, someone genuinely valued the work that you put into your passion?
It's amazing, bro. It's probably one of the best feelings like ever. Just people being like, "Oh, you need to charge more." I'm like, y'all think more of me than I think of myself, and I love that. Right. So it's an adjustment, but it works,
So what was a painting that you gave to a celebrity that was just like, damn, this motherfucker really liked that shit? And it just kind of made you sit and realize, like, I can really do this for a living if I really wanted to.
So it's actually two instances. Okay. The first one was Coco. That's when I actually purchased the ticket to go see her.
I think I seen you post it. Yeah, I seen that one.
And I came around the corner. I had never seen somebody else like just light up like that. She saw it. She was like, "Oh my God, this looks so great." She was like, "This is for me." I was like, "Yeah, this is yours." This da da da. After she finished the meet and greet, I'm not expecting nothing. I'm sitting front row on the stage. I get a notification and she posted it on the story. I was like,
damn,
you did not have to do that.
That's hard.
So that's number one. But like, Kaylani has been a big part of my art. It was a time I was talking to my cousin trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm trying to find jobs. Like, I need help with applications, my resume, this and that. And he stopped. He took a minute. He was like, "What about your art?" And by that time, I had already painted Kaylani. I had posted it and this and that. I was like, I don't know. Like, it's hard. Like,
right.
I gotta depend on people to get my, get payments. Make sure that they want something in an economy that can't really afford it right now.
Right. Facts.
And lo and behold, as we were talking, my phone is just going off. I'm like, I'm looking there. It's like, oh, Kaylani posted your stuff. I'm like, that's not her. That's the fan page. Because I've been talking to the fan page, right? I'm like, that's not her. I go and look, and she reposted, commented, and everything. And I'm like, damn. My cousin was like, what's wrong? I was like, the whole time I'm just quiet. He's like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong? I was like, look, she posted it. I was like, damn. And he was like, basically like, you know what that means, right?
Right.
He's like, you were doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I told my wife this. I was like, there's a way God can make things work for you when you don't think that it's going to work.
Right.
Because you're thinking from a perspective of like, I think we all have this where we're thinking like, I'm not as good as I think I am.
Yeah.
And you need that. Sometimes you need somebody else to tell you that, but it still doesn't resonate. And then God will send you a sign like, no, this is exactly what I had in store for you. This is exactly what I had planned for you.
Yeah.
Because I knew for the longest my wife was always trying to work a regular job, work a 9 to 5 or something. And there was always a reason why she couldn't work. And I would tell her, I was like, relax, focus on your music. Your music, will be what you need to be in, because God is literally telling you,
right?
And you're not listening. And I feel like it's hard for us to listen when we're trying to figure shit out on our own. We're trying to think for ourselves. So we like, you'll hear it every now and then, and God just telling you like, hey man, trust me,
bro. It's crazy that you say that, because I'm going through the same thing with jobs, bro. I'm like, anywhere I go, I'm just like, I'm not happy, or I'm like, nah, I gotta go. Like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that you said that, because I'm literally going through the same thing.
I think about just like the, I guess the correlation, because I met you as a hooper, right? And you have to use your hands. You got to control the ball, dribble, triple threat, and all of that, right? Rebound and all of this intricate stuff that you got to work on with your hands, right? And with hand-eye coordination with the ball, and having to learn new tricks to get past the defender. And you don't think all of that correlates to the type of art you're doing, but when you look at how intricate your work is and how attention to detail you have to be, and you're still using your hands and learning new things, learning new tricks, all of that is a correlation. So just by looking at, okay, I wanted to be a hooper at a time. You know what I mean? God is showing you ain't got to hoop, but you painting Kobe. You know what I mean? You painting celebrities and stuff like that. So that'll put you in places where you might be painting for a league team or something like that. You might be in places where Coco Jones is engaged to Donovan Mitchell. You know what I mean? So you never know what shit can lead you to. You know what I mean? And it's all just kind of connecting, and God finds a way, because He's never going to put you in a place where you're miserable if He don't have a plan for you.
Amen. Because
He's showing you that you're not supposed to be here your entire life. You're not going to be here long term. This is just a means to an end. I just need you to go through this for right now so I can get you here. but I need you to trust me. And I know trusting him as a human is hard.
It is hard
because we think we got shit figured out, or we think we can figure it out on our own.
Yeah, and
so I just
we
know
got our own plans and we don't.
Yeah, exactly. So I just know, shit, guy, I got a lot more in store for you, man, and I can't wait to see you. You know, you get a lot more notoriety in your work, man.
We gonna get that for sure.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna. I know you're gonna get there, man. I guess it's coming towards the end. We like to do a segment on here called "What You Dipped In," so you get to talk your shit about your fit. So
man, my fit ain't shit right
now. No, man, you put that like I said in the lobby. I ain't seen nobody come on here bad at all, man. So what you just speak about what you got on, and then what inspired it, even if it's no inspiration at all. What inspired your fit?
Man, I just like to be comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of tapped into, being an artist.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, let me get my best artist fit on. Like, what it look like I've been in the studio.
Like I'm in the lab.
Like I've been in the I just came back. I just finished the piece,
Facts.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, my style has just always been comfortable. Like, I like 90s style.
I noticed that.
It's just, in high school, I was always wearing a hoodie.
Facts. I know. Bro, as soon as I seen you come around the car with the hoodie, I said, I already know it. I said, I knew what he was gonna have on, because I know he's always comfortable. But you make it look good though.
Appreciate
so it's not just like something that's normal, something that's just casual. You know how to make it look good and make it you.
Yeah.
So, anybody can throw on a hoodie, some pants and some J's, but you make it you. And like you said, you wanted to, show I've been in the lab, man.
But yeah, I've been in the lab.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't mad at you. Me, I had to get colorful, man.
This guy. I'm trying to be like him now. I'm trying to tap into that a little bit.
I had to do my thing, man. I was inspired by kind of 60s, 70s look, but I wanted to go a little Willy Wonka, a little magical, a little out there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I went Christmas tree ornament with it. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, I ain't mad at it. You did that.
Appreciate it. Now, I guess my final question before we wrap up would be, throughout all the ups and downs, even in the now, what is something that you learned more so about yourself? Whether it be something that you searched for, or something that you didn't know that was lying within you. What is something that you truly was grateful that you learned about yourself?
That I'm worth it. That I'm worth anything that comes my way. Any blessing that comes my way, I deserve it. I've learned that I can push through a lot more than probably some others are able to push through. I've pushed through a lot, and the main thing is that I am a man.
Right.
I was struggling with that for a little bit, trying to see like how can I actually be a man without having like the actual model to look at. And everything that I've been through has just been building me up to be that better man and person for not only myself but for my wife and for my future.
Okay. So. You know what? That's the first. I've never heard nobody say that I'm worth it on here. Many people we've talked to, I've never heard nobody say that I'm worth it. But that's important, because even within the conversation of the shit that we go through and how we compartmentalize and we think nobody cares, you knowing within yourself that you're worth it means all the more, rather than trying to have somebody validate you. You know what I mean? Or looking for outside validation.
Right.
You know in yourself that you're worth it. And that's all that matters, man. Shit, man. That was hard, man. Hey, my boy dropping some quotables, man.
Oh, man. Go ahead and put them quotes on IG.
Man, my boy dropping some quotables, man. He over here like Drake right now. Drake in 2016. Shit, he on a run. No, man. That was a good conversation. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Got to know about Reggie a little bit more. Got to know about him and his art as well. His intentions as well with his, you curating your art and what you're looking to do in the future.
Yep.
And I hope we all can, come together and support him in that endeavor as well. Y'all just continue to support the podcast. We're going to keep bringing them out. Like I said, my dog Skinny, get well soon, man. We're going to see you on a when you get back, man. We'll see you when you get back,
here,
man.
brother.
So we'll have Reggie on when Skinny back too, because I know that's a different dynamic as well. I know that'll probably be a lot better dynamic, so we'll probably have a lot more fun. We get Skinny and Reggie in the same room. Y'all just continue to support, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'm your host, Hoff with the Sauce. My dog Reggie. I'm glad he was able to come in and pull up.
Appreciate you having me.
And always remember, stay dip, my friends. Peace.